Halo, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to my video. This is my teaching practice for my PLP 2 at Senior High School number 8, Malang City. My name is Ismatul Aini. You can call me Miss Ismi. I'm from University of Muhammadiyah Malang and majoring in English Language Education Department. So in this time, I will teach you about English for 11th grade at Senior High School number 8, Malang City. So before we start our study, let's we pray together. Okay, after we pray together, let's prepare yourself, and then this is Miss Ismi from home. Let's learn together. Okay students, in this time we will learn about analytical exposition text. This material especially for 11th grade at Senior High School. So in this time we will learn what is analytical exposition text, the structure, the purpose, and also the language feature of analytical exposition text. So first is what is the explanation of analytical exposition text.
So students, the explanation of analytical exposition text is a text that elaborates the writer's opinion on a phenomena or issues without persuading the readers to do something. This text is only persuade the readers that the phenomena or issues is important or worth it to be discussed by providing the argument and also the opinion to support the topic.
Dari penjelasan tersebut, kita bisa lihat bahwa arti dari analytical exposition text itu adalah sebuah teks yang berisi mengenai argumen-argumen penulis mengenai sesuatu hal yang ada atau fenomena yang sedang ramai dibicarakan. Sedangkan tujuan dari analytical exposition text itu adalah menggiring pembaca agar memiliki pemikiran dan pendapat yang sama mengenai hal tersebut. Dan analytical exposition text ini tentunya tidak memaksa para pembaca agar memiliki pemikiran yang sama dengan para penulis. Okay students, after we learn about explanation of analytical exposition text, next material is about the structure of analytical exposition text. So analytical exposition text have three structure. First is second is argument of the writer. Next is conclusion. This is the structure, thesis, argument, and also the conclusion.
Next material is structure of analytical exposition text. Analytical exposition text have three structure in there. First is thesis, next is argument, last is conclusion. Thesis contains the author's views of a problem in a simple way. It's like pandangan umum penulis tentang sesuatu hal yang akan dibicarakan atau akan dituliskan. Selanjutnya itu ada argumen. Argument contains opinion that support the main idea and also contains some future explanations of the simple statements in the thesis statement. Ini adalah hal yang paling penting, yaitu berisi tentang argumen-argumen penulis mengenai sesuatu hal yang akan dibicarakan. Selanjutnya itu ada conclusion. Conclusion ini bagian penutup. Conclusion is often also called restoration. Contains conclusion or statements on the essence of the ideas or presented. Jadi di conclusion ini sama seperti pada umumnya, conclusion itu kesimpulan, yaitu menyimpulkan mulai dari tesis, argumen, sehingga menjadi teks yang utuh.
Okay, after we learn about the structure of analytical exposition, there is thesis, argument, conclusion. After that, we will learn about the purpose of analytical exposition text. Sebelumnya saya pernah mention the purpose of analytical exposition text, yaitu memiliki tujuan agar pembaca memiliki pemikiran yang sama dengan penulis mengenai sesuatu hal. Selebihnya saya akan menjelaskan apa saja purpose dari analytical exposition text.
Okay, students, after we learn about the explanation and also the structure of analytical exposition text, next we will learn about the purpose of analytical exposition text. Sebelumnya saya mention salah satu purpose of analytical exposition text, yaitu untuk mempengaruhi pembaca agar memiliki pemikiran yang sama dengan penulis, sesuai dengan argumen-argumen penulis yang telah dituliskan. Selanjutnya di sini I also mention two purpose of analytical exposition text. First is to analyze a topic and to persuade the readers that this opinion is correct and supported by argument. Jadi untuk menganalisis suatu hal atau fenomena yang terjadi dengan menjelaskan argumen-argumen penulis pada teks tersebut. Next adalah untuk to convince the readers that the topics presented was an important topic to be discussed or gained by attention by way of providing arguments or opinions that support the main idea of topic. Jadi untuk meyakinkan pembaca bahwa topik yang sedang dibicarakan ini adalah important untuk dibahas berdasarkan argumen-argumen penulis, dan diharapkan pembaca memiliki pemikiran yang sama dengan penulis.
Okay, students, the last material of analytical exposition text, there is a language feature atau bahasa yang biasa digunakan bagaimana seharusnya untuk menulis analytical exposition text. Untuk selebihnya, language feature itu
Okay, students, there is the last explanation of analytical exposition text is about language feature of analytical exposition text. It's like a rules and then the language that used in writing analytical exposition text. First rules is using simple present tense, of course, and then there are an argument started by like firstly, secondly, thirdly, moreover, and then there are phrases like for example from the fact above, like I personally believe, and then thereover my conclusion is blah 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 blah, and then the last example is like in conclusion blah 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 blah. You can write the phrase there in writing analytical exposition text, and then you can use the rules in writing analytical exposition text. Okay, students, after we learn about analytical exposition text, there is about explanation, the structure, the purpose, and also the language feature of analytical exposition text. Now we will looking for the example of analytical exposition text. For the example, I have a text about importance of management stress. This analytical exposition text have 3 paragraphs in there. Of course, this text is elaborates the writer's opinion about importance of management stress, and then this text is only persuade the readers that the phenomena is important to discuss, and then of course there are an argument of writer to support the text. Okay, looking for the structure of analytical exposition text, we see at the example of this text is there have 3 structure in there. First paragraph is thesis. There is about the author's views of a problem in a simple way. And then the second paragraph is about the argument of the writer about the importance of management stress. And then the last paragraph is about the conclusion of the writer about importance of management trust. Contains the conclusion or the statement on the essence of the ideas presented. Next is looking for the purpose of this text is of course to analyze the topic of important management trust, and then to persuade the readers that this opinion is correct. Okay, next purpose of this text is of course to convince the readers that the topics present was important to discuss, because Indonesia is one of the countries with big amount of stress from many sectors, and then of course to persuade the readers to have some meaning and some argument about the trust. Okay, next is we're looking to the language feature of this text, this example of analytical exposition text. First language feature is this text is using simple present tense, and then there are some argument that started by firstly, secondly, and others. We can see at the second paragraph. For the first sentence in second paragraph, there are started by firstly, and then the next sentence of the second paragraph is moreover, and then of course in this text is use phrase like from the fact above, and then as the result. So okay, students, the example of this text about importance of management trust is actually complete, because the explanation, the structure, the purpose, and also the language feature is according to what should be in analytical exposition text. Okay, students, in this time we already learned about analytical exposition text. We already learned about the explanation, about the structure, about the purpose, about the language features of analytical exposition text. So, untuk mengasah pengetahuan kalian mengenai analytical exposition text, let's see and phenomena in your area, and please write your argument in there. So before we close our learning today, please we pray together. Okay, I think that's all from me, and see you again.